So I kind of use both. So like the day off, I'll write down stuff on there, then I'll kind of transpose that into Brewfather and kind of add notes to that. If it's a beer I want to repeat. One other beer I try to repeat is I have a cream ale that I kind of enjoy, so I like to make that one every once in a while. There's a kit that I like to buy. If everyone likes it, it's the honey blueberry one, which I know you've had a few different times. I'm going to change. I'm going to buy it again, but I'm going to add blueberry puree to it this time around because I want more blueberry flavor. Because there's a lot of blueberry on the nose, but there's like no blueberry flavor. So I may try that to see what that comes out to be. So look forward for that maybe springtime or so. I think that's what I got that one scheduled to come up with.
Blueberry's one of those. We did a Hoppy Possum a few years back. We did a blueberry muffin, kind of like
Hmm.
the Great Notion blueberry muffin. And as we
Yeah.
were tasting everything, going through the process, putting in blueberries, just never quite hit that flavor we want. And eventually, you're tasting it, and it's like your third batch, and you're like, man, I don't think it's blueberry that I'm wanting. I'm looking for that dark fruit flavor. And we added maybe it's like a half a pound of blackberry puree in it. And
Okay.
it was just like all of a sudden, like blueberries just don't have that much flavor, but you put that touch of blackberry in there and it suddenly provided the flavor I wanted. And I think what you were imagining a blueberry tasted like in a,
Okay. Yeah, I'll
I, I
jot that
think,
down.
yeah, we're thinking about, I think that's it. We're always thinking about the fake blueberry taste. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yes, but that's what people are expecting is that fake blueberry taste, not the actual blueberry flavor. But yeah, I
Yeah.
found that like half a pound of blackberry puree gave me the flavor I wanted. And it wasn't just an extract to be an extract.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with extracts. I enjoy using them from time to time. But
Yep. I should be
yeah,
a note. I wrote that down real quick.
yeah.
I don't want to forget. I mean, I have the scale of bag. Probably don't need a half pound, probably a little less than that, but for a
And
3
if
gallon
anybody
batch.
does want to know if you want to give a cake flavor to your beer, the birthday cake amaretti, oh, I'm trying to think like their extract gives it
Okay.
that cakey flavor that I think people think of for that blueberry muffin. And I read that on Reddit somewhere, and it was sure enough true. It was just a really small amount.
Wow.
It was like an ounce
Interesting.
of yeah birthday cake flavor. So
Do you use any of that in your pastry salad at all, or do you lean more towards
no,
like
not typically.
lactose and stuff like that?
I don't use any lactose in mine. I find
Okay.
that I have a hard enough time getting it to get to the final gravity I want to without that. So I
Hmm.
don't use lactose any maltodextrin. My wife's got a lactose intolerance, so
Gotcha.
we
Yeah.
don't need that in the house. And
Oh,
let her
poor
listen.
wifey. Put her on blast already. Not even 10 minutes in. Yeah. So speaking of your wife, she's no, she's a home brewer as well, correct? Does she help out in the brewery with you, or she's more the taste tester?
I was gonna say now my wife is I am not mechanically inclined at all. I am the least mechanically inclined person you'll ever meet. So when the grain mill breaks, when the glycol chiller is no longer working, when I am trying to troubleshoot,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
pumps quit working. She's the one that steps in and does all the electrical work, gets
Heck yeah.
everything fixed. I'm the person cussing in the background. She's the one calm and gets that together. But as far as like the actual brew day and going through the grains and all
Hmm.
that, she doesn't have much interest in it. But I could not brew a beer without her because
That's
honestly
awesome.
it's yeah no I can't tell you how many times something is broken and she has
Uh huh.
stepped in the middle of the brew day and been the brew day MacGyver